The children are here to learn about World Environment Day and to tell us what they've been doing to preserve our natural environment.
Well, it's a day that we, as a community, reflect on the needs of our environment.
It means that even though we care about the environment 365 days a year, we should care about it just that little bit more.
It means we clean up and pay back to the society what they have given us.
A day where you clean up.
To me, it's a day that all the schools come together and celebrate what the environment has given to us.
It's a day when everyone partakes in activities around the world to do with the environment.
What that fire ceremony is for unity. So what it is, to us it means Wimali. And what Wimali is, it's an agreement that we have between us and yourselves and the whole community to join together in unity and have respect for each other, for each other's cultures, and that we are all one people, and that's what we are in this country. For us as Aboriginal people, it's about sovereignty. Sovereignty means the power in yourselves.
The idea of having the Aboriginal performance here today was to link with the Cammeraygal clan. For thousands of years, that group of people lived in this landscape and they understood its heartbeat, so to speak. And we want the kids of this area to have some connection with that idea, that there's a longer history to this place, and that they can also in some way partake of those ideas and lessons in how they see the environment and how they see their lives as a whole. Stormwater education is what the map here is about, which shows the landforms of Willoughby and which can be used to actually show where the rainwater goes, how the creeks operate, how the harbour links with everything, and how the schools themselves are at the top of the catchment, and everything that you do in the top of the catchment ultimately affects the lower part of the catchment.
This is the story of what happened to Captain Raindrop and a crew of raindrops when they fell to earth. One day a storm broke over the city. The rain fell down heavily onto the highest ridge top of the city of Willoughby, now called the Pacific Highway. The raindrops that fell on the west of the highway started their journey to the Lane Cove River. The raindrops that fell on the east started their journey to Middle Harbour. And the rain fell onto the hard streets and footpaths and house roofs.
We're doing a play for World Environment Day.
So down the gutter the raindrops went on a great water slide through all the drain pipes with all the rubbish, until they popped out into the creeks of Willoughby.
Plastic bags, plastic bottles, rubbish, all the stuff that people just in their streets don't think about, they all end up in the creek eventually.
What have you found, Captain Raindrop?
Shoes!
What have you found, Dripling?
A plastic bag. Milk cartons. Plastic tray. Polystyrene.
So one of our plans is to actually put a rubbish trap and some kind of device that will restore part of that creek.
Don't despair, Captain Raindrop. The schools have already been doing something to keep our waterways clean.
We've done recycling, compost, drain stenciling and bugwatch.
On Clean Up Australia Day, we all came together and we cleaned up our playground, and we're doing this thing called Murder Under the Microscope.
Our class has been researching about Australian rivers with Murder Under the Microscope, and we've also been researching about biodiversity.
I have planted trees and picked up rubbish. We did the water audit and we did bugwatch and compost and recycling.
Tried to plant a watermelon, but it didn't work.
We have planted native gardens to prevent soil runoff.
Thank you, schools.
We owe a great debt of gratitude to all you young people for what you have done with the projects I've seen around your schools in relationship to encouraging encouraging care and an understanding of the environment. Really, the future of the environment is going to be very, very much in your hands and in your children's hands. And to be able to celebrate here today on a site which is being dedicated is very apt and very correct as well.
My name's Deborah Lennis and I was brought in today to do bush foods. We have a Warrigal green pesto, which is made from the Botany Bay spinach, and wattle seed breads. We have Monthari berries, which are growing all over New South Wales, and the riberry, one of the 7 forms of lily pillies, the bunya nut, and the wild rosella fruit, which makes a great jam.
There's a green core group. They're just up there. You can see them with their green shirts.
We're training at the same time as well. Doing training and doing a bit of work as well at the same time. At the moment we're just building a track at Arnhem Reserve, so still upgrading it at the moment. So.
Along here is part of the Griffin Walkway. It connects Castle Crag all the way through to Northbridge and eventually to Flatrock Gully. So our walking track network will use this facility as the starting point for a whole series of our walks. And it'll also connect ultimately to the Northern Escarpment and then to the walks that run along Middle Harbour over the top of Castle Crag.
Those walks from our Tarman Reserve to Tunks Park, the nature bush excursions we have, it's just magnificent. Great council we work with.
It's wonderful to see a local government area that is so committed to the school community as well as the broader community.
I think it's great that there's a plan. That's the important thing, that there's some sort of vision for the future and to improve the natural environment in this particular area and to offer that as a resource for schools.
It was great to see the involvement of all those primary school kids and unified by this theme. I think it was just terrific.
It was fantastic. It shows unity and that's what we need.